President Trump is threatening a massive increase in tariffs on China. He says it's in response to China, quote, becoming very hostile and suggesting they, quote, want to impose export controls on magnets and other elements. Now he's accusing China of holding the world captive. He says he's always felt China has been lying in wait, and now he's been proven right. ABC's Elizabeth Schulze's here with more on that. Elizabeth, President Trump and President Xi were supposed to meet soon, so now what?
Right. Well, and President Trump is essentially saying, Diane, he might not need to take that meeting. He's really ratcheting up the tensions here with China in the trade relationship. In that post, the president said, I was set to meet with President Xi in 2 weeks, but now there seems to be no reason to do so. The president seems to be angry about these letters he's talking about that China sent about imposing export controls on rare earths. But this is really, a threat to elevate the level of tariffs that we're seeing on China. Right now, we're at this 30% baseline tariff. Remember, of course, he had threatened tariffs as high as 145%, but we've been at this 30% kind of status quo as part of a truce that is set to end next month. I will say, Diane, the stock market is not liking this news. The Dow right now down, at last check, about 500 points on the back of this tweet. And that's, I was just talking to one trader who said there had been this expert, now we're down almost 600 points there. You can see on your screen, that's 1%. Actually, the NASDAQ, which is the index that tracks a lot of tech stocks that are really hit by some of those, by some of the trade relations, also down even more right now. What traders are saying is they had been at this expectation. We were kind of at this status quo with China. This truce had been extended multiple times. This post from President Trump is an escalation by all measures, and especially if he's not going to meet with the Chinese president, where does that take tariffs from here? Do they go at that higher rate? And of course, that could have a bigger impact on stocks and the broader economy too.
All right, Elizabeth Schulze, thank you.